Yeah, 3, 4 in this one, and they're not like public. They're in the pod.
Do we have all the Do we
The
have all the old stuff with Dusty Hooves and the squirrels and all that stuff?
no,
The
sadly
boats?
not.
Sadly, no.
Aw.
Yeah,
It's sadly one of the lost. Well, it's by ages.
yeah, lost media. But yeah, in the pods channel in the server, those 2 videos are our previous sessions.
I can't access it. You're gonna have to give me
Yeah,
permission.
no permission.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that.
Oh, okay. Well, I will fix that after this. Sorry, I thought I had it unlisted, not privated. Okay, so you rolled a 12. Also, yeah, you managed to fly up to where the flower's at. Let me get some placement tokens. So, let's see here. What's a good placement? Okay, well,
Run him up while he's not paying attention.
where'd the token go? Excuse me, what?
What
There we go.
token?
Well, I'm the one with the red and orange hair over there.
Okay, there you go. This is Rainbow Dash.
Really?
Yeah, what do you mean, really? That's clearly Rainbow Dash.
You can spend like 5 seconds getting the token man stuff.
And this is the flower.
Good enough. Close enough.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, this is where they're at. So you fly up to the flower and you try to strike it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So since you rolled high, succeeded. As you roll up, the vines do try to like strike out at you to like grab you, but you do manage to fly around them. Okay, you don't get hit, but as you try to stomp on the flower, almost like a force field of magic stops you. So as you try to stomp on it, nothing happens besides like a transparent purple bubble appears around the flower itself.
Okay, so we need to find out what's controlling the flower. It might be under the roots or something. Can I do a perception check for that?
Yes, you can. And you got it. So 2d20, take the higher number.
Yeah.
Nice. That is wow.
Okay.
That is impressive.
Yeah, from one extreme to
That
the
is
other.
very impressive.
That's the only success. So do I take the friendship point or not?
Yeah, you take the friendship point. Because since
Okay.
it was with advantage, you take the higher number. Okay. So what is it that you're looking for exactly?
I'm looking to see if there's anything under the roots, or like if there's like attached to anything, or like where the roots are growing towards.
So from what you can see, the roots are just kind of growing out everywhere. It's clear that this flower has been here for a long time with how deep the roots are. But you don't see like anything controlling it.
It's a depression flower.
Yeah.
I could. I think I used up my turn. Right? I think somebody else has to
Yeah.
look now.
Next was Victor.
Yep.
Only if I don't know.
So what's Victor's plan?
I guess I am going to forcibly try to take Rainbow Dash out of this room.
Using carry or shove or what?
He's just
Yep.
gonna shove her out
Carry.
of the room. So you don't have carry as an ability, so go ahead and roll.
I didn't realize it was an ability.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yep. So go ahead and roll 2d20 and take the lower number.
You got it.
And this is where you get 2 nat 20s.
Huh. I wish. 9.
So you do grab onto her, and as you try to tug her, she cries out in pain, and you notice that the roots from the flower are like wrapped around her hooves, and thorns are digging into her legs.
Ooh. Can I use martial arts to try to stomp those into, well, I guess claw them into oblivion with my claws?
Yeah, you
Griffin.
go ahead and roll it.
What is my martial arts? Just normal. Okay.
Yeah, so 2d20, take the higher number.
13.
13. Yeah. So as you like try to swipe at the roots, same thing as earlier with the when pardon me, excuse me, when Sunny tried to stomp on the flower itself, a force field appears around the roots, but as you strike the roots, the flower starts to pulse up brighter again. And Rainbow Dash,
Honey, be careful about the roots. Don't let them get wrapped around you.
as you do that, Rainbow Dash kind of like flops to her side as she starts to cry a bit more and just goes, "It's pointless."
Mm. Can I see if these roots are they coming directly from the flower, or they go into the ground and then come up?
I won't even have you roll for that. Yeah, they're coming from the flower, and they're
All
just
right.
kind of like spread out all over. Again, the flower has been here for a while.
Where does the force field end at? Is it right at the bulb of the flower, or is it at the connection of the roots?
So as far as you can tell, it's covering the entire flower, but only if it's being attacked. So like you still see like roots without the force field on it, but if you were to deduce anything, if you were to try to attack them, the force field would appear around them.
All right. And we don't have any way to make fire, do we?
I mean,
You don't have any magic that goes through fire, I guess.
I don't have any of that. No.
Damn, we're too cutesy. We don't have anything destructive.
I mean, Jubilee's got the lancing beam.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, is there anything else you want to try to do?
Not that I can think of. You got any pointers, Sonny?
Well, I guess now I try looking down. I'll maybe look up and around and see if like the caster is nearby. But if there's not, it might just be the flower itself.
I'll say in like the top, like in like where the rafters are at, you do see some beloved raccoons there watching, eating popcorn.
I don't think they're behind it though. I think they're just like the performance. Like it's just an exciting show for them.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess my next so I guess we're gonna try and tear the vines off now. I mean, we didn't have much success with them before, but I'm gonna try again. What other abilities do I have?
Maybe not attack, but cool.
I'm gonna move on to the next turn because I'm gonna count that as an action for your next turn when it comes around, Sunny.
Okay.
So next is the flower's turn, and
Oh, no.
as it pulses brightly, the mist in the room grows a little more thick, and its vines grow longer, and they wrap around Rainbow Dash even more as you see like rainbow colored energy coming from her into the roots to the bulb of the flower.
It's taking her away.
Jeez.
Okay, but with that, the flower's turn is going to end there, and it is Jubilee's turn.
Well, there's a number of possible plans I could try drowning her, but since she's being tied up, that would probably cause a lot of pain.
One thing I didn't think about was, are the windows open around this place? If not, we could do that to try to dispel the mist with natural means.
I would say the windows are broken open, yeah.
And there's still mist in here? Jeez.
Another plan is that we could try. What's the word? How do I put this? Asking to know more information about this plant by. Now, it's gonna sound a little cheap, but we could always ask. I could always use. Let me see, what was that?
If you have any sciences or culture, you might be able to figure it out. I don't have any of that stuff.
Yeah, I already try that and it didn't work.
Don't believe so.
Well, I could try a culture history or something like that, but if that doesn't work, I always have essentially projection. I can project myself back into Ponyville here. Well, that would be difficult, I suppose. It's a decent distance, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good distance away.
So how would that be possible, or would it be difficult? How difficult would that be?
I mean, if you rolled high enough, it'd be possible, yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, it's not like halfway across the world. Maybe like a few
Yeah.
miles.
Yeah. Doing so, I could then ask Twilight if she knows what it is.
Yeah, you could.
I mean, as long as she doesn't have some like anti-mat shit thing preventing me from doing so.
I mean, there's only one real way to find out, now isn't there?
Yeah, yes. Hmm.
Hit it with the death beam.
I don't think that's gonna work. As much as I want to get a sample of this thing for totally not malicious purposes, totally benevolent purposes, don't worry about it. I don't think that's gonna work. So, I think I'll. Can I only do one of those? Can I?
If you want to see if you can recognize it, and then if you don't use Contact Twilight, I'll let you do both of those.
Okay, I'll try the history first.
Alright, go ahead and roll 2d20 for me.
17.
17? So you do remember that the reason that the Castle of the Twin Sisters was abandoned was after when Nightmare Moon attacked. A lot of bad things were happening. Not a lot that were let known to the public, but whispers did say that there was cursed magic there that would feed off the emotions of those in there.
Well, that's something, but
And I forgot the crocodile was the flower, and I was wondering why it was there.
well, I don't even know if Twilight would know what be that will how to help then. I mean, Luna Celestial would, but I doubt I wouldn't be able to contact them, so no help in that sense. I mean, Twilight could know, but I have my doubts.
I mean, there's only one real way to figure out, though.
Yeah, that's fair. I could try drowning her away, but I feel like that would just do a lot of damage to her legs.
Yeah, Victor tried to grab her already.
Mm-hmm. So if we attack the vines, they shield themselves. But that's presumably we. I wonder what happens if you slowly press into them.
Well, it's currently trying to eat Rainbow Dash, so
It's actually trying to do that thing from where
Feed me, Seymour.
the fleece.
Feed.
The what are the fleece? The pretty much the CMC. He sucked the tower out of a rainbow, essentially.
What was that?
That they sucked the tower out of a rainbow to make a love potion. That thing.
I mean, that's a way to interpret this, I guess.
It's little rainbow energy coming off of her into the plant. I don't know how any other ways I could interpret that. Anyways, yeah. Well, since the cats won't work, let me see. Do I have the diplomacy? Maybe that could help.
You gonna try and talking to the flower?
Oh, well, that actually, I don't know if the flower is intelligent enough to know.
Might be. I don't know.
I do have the diplomacy though, and I could try to talk Rainbow Dash down.
Talk her down from what?
I don't know. Well, the diplomacy worked last time, so when she did it, so I assume this could work too.
I mean, Maybe.
I'm sorry I'm taking so long, but I'm just like, I genuinely am not sure which route to take. But I'm just gonna pick one. Since I already rolled one essence vein, I'll just do the spell, or at least try. So, let's see. So that would be a D20 plus D8, would it be?
2d20 plus 1d8.
Oh, gotcha. Dang.
You still get your d.
Okay.
That's
not
a
so
19.
bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say that you managed to focus enough, despite the chaos around you, that that you managed to cast a spell, and suddenly your illusion self is back in Ponyville at Town Hall, where Twilight and Mare are currently trying to figure out what they're going to do about the next activities. Mare looking very nervous as she goes, "Oh, we've prepped all year for this, and all of a sudden it just went to Kaplunk."
We may have bit of problems.
As you say that, they both jump and look at you, and Twilight's gonna go, "Oh, Jubilee, where's everyone else at?"
Well, you see, we're still at the tassel. I'm not actually here. I'm surprised this actually worked at all, to be frank. I figured you would have something preventing me from doing it, but regardless, yeah, this purple flower feeding off of Rainbow Dash negativity, I think, seems saying about her being a fairy. It's kind of weird. Know anything about that?
Give me 1 second. Hearing your explanation, she's gonna like tap her hoof against her chin as she gasps, and she goes, "You're not talking about a nightmare shade, are you?"
That's not familiar with. Would I tell it to be familiar with the term? I'm guessing not because I failed the. Not failed, but I didn't do a high enough nobody test.
Yeah. She's gonna
Right.
go.
Yeah.
Is it like purpley and all glowy, kind of?
Yeah, when we this like fog, and there's also whenever we try to attack it, it just puts up a force field essentially.
She's gonna like take a deep breath in as she tries to think of what to do, and goes, "Well, no one's in danger right now, are they? Like no one's actively feeding it any emotions, are they?"
Well, it hit me once, and then I'm pretty sure Rainbow Dash is feeding it. So,
She's gonna slap her
when
hoof against her face and goes, "Of course, Rainbow Dash is tangled up in one of the most dangerous plants in all of Equestria." She's gonna go, "Okay, so the Nightmare Shade. Quick lesson. Nightmare Moon, right? We know her, we love her, except we don't. Good thing that Luna's back.
what?
When she turned into Nightmare Moon, her negative energy went into a few different areas. And from my research, and what I've been able to collaborate with her and Celestria, a Nightmare Shade basically feeds off negative energy if they can get their roots around some pony." She's gonna like look at you to see if you're getting this so far.
Makes sense. I'm with you so far.
And then she starts pacing back and forth and goes, "How to defeat it? Don't feed it negative emotions."
Only if I had a sleep spell.
She goes, "Maybe if you try to feed it something other than negative emotions, it will corrupt it."
So if it would be a counter effect, yeah, that would work.
Yeah, she's gonna go, "See, you get it."
Good. But How bad of a situation from 1 to 10 is this?
If you can figure out how to defeat it fairly quickly, a 1. If you don't, a 12. Anything else?
Well,
Go ahead.
that's good to know. Well, I suppose I should get back to the situation before I get caught up in it too, or something like that. So, yeah.
Okay, and you come back, and everyone's entangled in the roots, and the castle's been taken over.
Yeah. That's what I thought, yeah.
No. Alright. So I'm going to say that's the end of your turn, and we're going to move on to Sunny next.
Okay, I already wasted it looking around, but is there something else I can do, or do I have to skip my turn because I looked around last turn?
I'm not going to count you looking around as an action.
Okay, so does Victor tell me what they saw?
You mean Jubilee?
Yeah, I yelled out what I saw.
Okay, so I'm gonna start singing a happy song to the plants, like doing like the one we sang at the parade, at the float.
Go ahead and roll performance for me.
Okay, I have no ranks in performance, so
I do.
Roll 2d20, take the negative number.
Can I assist
Okay.
them?
I too. So my singing is really bad,
Yeah.
so bad.
Thankfully, it doesn't help the plan in any way, but it also doesn't, like, stop it. Okay, anything
Okay,
else?
so that's I guess
Oh, go ahead.
that's it. I guess somebody's gonna join in my song and see if that does anything.
Yeah, I was gonna see if I could assist.
Yeah, you can. Let's see here. Performance. Hey, 15. That's not bad.
Yeah.
So you just gonna join in the song, or you gonna try to do something else?
No, I'm joining in the song.
Okay.
They got an idea at least, and I got none, so follow.
As you sing it, Rainbow Dash is gonna like shake her head and goes Futtershy's song and give like a weak chuckle, and the plants' roots are gonna like start to die down as the glow starts to dim again.
It's working. That's good.
Okay, and
Now,
with that,
what about that?
oh, go ahead.
Could I summon that bird like from before and have him do the performance?
Which bird?
He's too far away. Oh, remember the one who like really wanted from the parade who really wanted to give the performance? I think he's too far away anyway.
Mockingjay? What's not Mockingjay?
Yeah, it was Mockingjay.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's too far away. Oh well, that would have been funny. Oh well.
Victor does have a bird.
Hey, don't I have a
companion.
bird on my head? I was about to say, I think there's a bird on my head still.
Yes.
Yeah, can you tell him to go get Mockingjay?
I don't speak to animals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, maybe the bird can sing along.
Could I describe Mockingjay to him and see if the bird knows who he is?
Yeah.
So what does Mockingjay look like?
So he's a red bird with like a white stomach and like just normal bird eyes, but a yellow beak.
Okay, that sounds like something that would stand out that the bird might recognize. I'm saying, do you know someone like that?
The bird's gonna like nod his head and goes, "Oh yeah, you mean the loudmouth?"
Yes, well, your favorite pony over here, your favorite bird pony, would really like it a lot if you brought them there.
Bird's gonna lean over to look Victor in the eye to see if this is true or not.
Well, assuming I understand what she says, I'm gonna nod viciously, which is gonna shake the bird back and forth.
Yeah. So seeing that the tiny bird's gonna fly off and goes, "I'll be right back," and like zoom off.
Tweet, it leaves. Okay.
Okay. But with that, then it is the flower's turn, and seeing as you all are trying to stop it now and being somewhat effective, it's now going to strike at you two.
All right.
I get to roll 2 different rolls here.
Mm.
20, so that's a 17. And that's an 8. Okay. So just going into order of initiative here. So that 18 roll is to 17 roll is to Sunny. So go ahead and roll flying for me. See if you can prevent yourself from getting like ensnared in roots.
Okay. I guess I made it. 28. That should be enough.
Dang.
Okay, another nat
Nice.
20. Wow.
Is that 3 today?
Yeah.
I get lots of friendship points.
Yeah.
We really need to use some sometime.
So
I don't need
yeah.
them now because I'm doing so well. Yeah.
And as you're singing, the roots try to redirect themselves towards you, but you manage to fly out of their way really easily. Then for Victor, his was 8. So go ahead and roll flying for me as well.
All right. 1 second. Let me see what my plus is to that.
Yep,
Plus
and-
the 8. All right. So roll that and roll 1d.
6. Yeah, you also managed to easily evade the roots trying to come at you. And then with that, it is Jubilee's turn again.
Well, I don't think any of my normal spells will do any good here. So, I'm gonna have to try to weaken it to then try to drag her out using magic. So, I did diplomacy, so I'll try to do persuasion. Diplomacy.
Okay. What do you want to try to do or say?
Let's see. I'm gonna try to cheer Rainbow Dash up while like trying to prevent there be a motivational speaker.
What'd you say to her?
Wait a second.
What was that?
I said I need to think about that. Yeah, I got it. Rainbow Dash, the ponies in this town adore you. You even have a fan club where they talked about how great you are. You can't give up.
Hearing that, Rainbow Dash is gonna like shake her head and goes, "My fans, Scootaloo?" As she like gets a defiant look on her face as she sits back up and looks around like confused as to what's going on. As you say that, the light from the flower is almost completely gone as the roots start letting go of Rainbow Dash, but they're still on her.
Hmm.
Oh, I didn't even need to do diplomacy well.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, you should roll. Yeah.
Oh,
No, I don't. No, I'm good.
No, okay, yeah, I said that, so there you go. What happens
I
when
guess
you
I was
work a
just.
full shift and then come GM? Alright. So yeah. So there's that, and then we'll go back to the top of the order, Sunny.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna keep singing louder and louder this time, hoping it's having some effect. And
You
Let's
can
see, where's our roll?
re-roll performance.
okay, reroll performance. Let's see if they're okay. 13.
Oh, much
A
better.
little better. Oh, I'm getting more confident.
Okay, yeah, so you are getting a bit more confident. Dear Lord, excuse me again. As you're singing, you hear the flower start to hiss as the bulb of the flower turns to face you.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, that's all. That's about all it can do. Its roots have like shrunken quite a bit at this point. Then we'll move to Victor. You want to do anything different?
How big are the roots still holding Rainbow Dash?
They are almost like completely off her. Like a few thorns are digging into her skin at this point.
I do want to try to swipe at them again then to remove them.
No, do not suck at them.
Don't? Okay, I guess continue singing then.
Well, I mean, just maybe try pulling them off or like pull away.
Too late! You made the decision!
17, not bad. Yeah. As you also continue singing, the bulb tries to like face you, but also face Sunny at the same time, and just ends up like doing 360s to like just watch you, looking like a really bad disco ball. Yep, and with that, I will say the roots are almost completely off her at this point. As she tries to get up and go, and it's like kicking at it, going, "You stupid plant, get off me!" And then,
Hooray, we're getting somewhere.
and with that, we're actually going to skip the flower's turn and go right back to Jubilee.
All right. Let me see. Just gonna move up here. Let's see. Alright, yeah. Well, anyways. Let's see. Oh.
Did
Well, anyways.
I not give you control of your own token?
I don't know.
I will
Doesn't seem like it.
fix that here in a bit.
It's fine. Anyways, I'm going to, let's see, say... and I'm going to ask if she wants to help pull out of that, the vines. And if she says yes, I'm going to like help, using the magic pull off out of it.
Yeah, for some reason yours was the only token that didn't have control by the actual player. That's cool. Rainbow Dash is gonna look at you and goes, yeah, an extra hoof here would be fantastic.
Alright, let's see. Since I've already used some magic last time, it would be what, a D6?
No, you're good. So do the 1d8. I only bumped it down to the other dice because you'd use like a lot of magic at that point.
Okay. So 2d20 what?
Plus
D8 would it
1
be?
d8, I believe, for you.
Okay.
Yep, 1d8.
Okay, 11 isn't too bad. And plus... Oh, an 8 then.
There you are, 19. Rolls have been fairly good tonight. But
Yeah, compared to last when we kept couldn't get across the river.
yeah. Yeah, but with that, you do manage to pluck the roots off Rainbow Dash, and as they've immediately lost their source of food, the flower lets out a hiss one more time as it instantly shrivels up into like this brown, withered, decayed plant.
Crush it!
What is the...
The Rainbow Dash is gonna like flap her wings and look at her body and goes, "Man, that was one serious mope session." One sec. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. And she's gonna look at the three of you and goes, "Huh. I guess I got you guys to thank for this, huh?"
It was our...
Well, glad you're okay, but what got you feeling so sorry for yourself in the first place?
And how'd you get here?
She's gonna look at Jubilee first and go, "Oh, that's easy. This is like the best spot to try to practice rain booms. It's like away from every pony so they can't see my super secret technique."
Makes sense.
And then she...
Speaking of which, I'm not a pony, but would you be willing to share said techniques?
She's gonna frown at that and goes, "Maybe later. I can't be sharing all my secrets here."
Worth a shot.
I mean, actually, go ahead and roll persuasion.
Oh, that's gonna be at a disadvantage. 13.
15? She'll look you over and goes, well, I guess I do need something to say thank you for saving me, but we'll talk about the details later. Deal?
Understood.
Okay, but then she's going to look at Sonny and goes, but I was just, I'm not really sure. I don't remember much. I saw some raccoons in here, and I was wondering what they were doing. And when I flew into the throne room here, and she's going to like point up to a giant hole that's in the roof, she's going, I saw this flower, and that's kind of all I remember before you all coming in and saving me.
Okay. Okay, I guess it was a blur. You don't know what made you sad, but I guess the flower made you remember your worst memories or something. It's that kind of a plant.
Yeah, I guess, she says, and like rubs the back of her neck and like looks around to make sure no one's here and like leans forward and goes, so all that stuff about me not being cool and whatnot, we're gonna keep that between ourselves, right?
We think you're cool.
Well, I mean, of course I'm cool. I'm just making sure that none of what I said here gets out.
Well, except for there's just one little problem with that.
Yeah?
How do I put this delicately? I needed help finding out how to defeat the flowers, so I may have projected myself into the town hall to ask Twilight to describe the situation was needed, so I mentioned you may have said something of the sort.
She's gonna scoff at that and goes, oh, Twilight, she's not a blabbermouth. She's got a big head, but not a big mouth.
How about the mayor?
She's gonna like wince at that and goes, well, might need to look for somewhere else to live for a little while.
Anyway, speaking of the flower, is it okay if I, out of character, if I we just like pick up one of these debris, part of some debris or something, and put it on it,
Yeah.
and then like carry it around like that, so just to be safe, it doesn't,
That's a great question.
It's probably dead. It's probably dead at this point, but just to be safe,
I mean, that's a good thing to assume, but it's your gamble.
I'm probably just gonna put it in a jar somewhere,
I mean, you can grab it, like.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be safe though, and match it, and put it on a piece of rock, and then carry that rock around.
Alright, yeah, you do manage to like lift it up. There's no roots connected to the ground anymore. It's very much dead.
Well, just to be safe, I'm just gonna take this with us. You never know.
You're using telekinesis, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll 2d20 plus 1d8 for me.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, well, you got your 1d8.
Okay. Well,
That's a 9. Okay.
on a
Thank you.
D8.
I gotta make a note here real quick.
Is this that GM thing where you purposely are messing with a player so they, so where is everyone standing in the room? While you ask type thing, or?
I mean, that's a great question.
But you're not gonna answer.
No. I do have to keep my secrets.
Well, yeah, it's a secret that I'm aware of, so if it is.
Okay. I made my note. Okay, we're good to go. But yeah, Rainbow Dash is gonna like look at her like front leg as if she has a watch, but doesn't. And she's gonna go, "Holy Wonderbolts! I am late to the parade."
Oh, it was over. I'm sorry you missed it.
Yeah, the parade's done. The reason we're here is it was ruined.
Her mouth is gonna drop down and goes, "Ruined? By what?" I mean, I know I wasn't there, but like, I doubt that it would have completely stopped the parade.
Oh, I don't remember. What were they? The fire bolts?
The
Dark
dark-
bolts.
Shadow
well,
bolts.
the parade went fine, but then there was a storm, and then the trophy got stolen. That was supposed to be the reward for the parade.
Yeah, and then these shadow boats show it. Yeah, weirdly enough, the leader happens to have the same name as Spitfire, and what is actually like Spitfire under the mask. So I don't know what that's about. Seems to be hypnotized or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I stole their mask for a bit. It gave a weird tingle.
Oh yeah, you're still wearing that creepy mask, aren't you? You never took it off.
No, I gave it back.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is.
good.
Yeah,
It's a little stretched now.
it was a trade for the information, I believe.
Yeah, it's a little stretched, unfortunately.
Speaking of the Shadow Bolts, you suddenly hear a very gruff voice goes, "Rainbow Crash, get your Keekster over to Ponyville. Just because there was a storm does not mean that you are bailing out of any of your Wonderbolt duties."
It's old.
Sorry, I watch a lot of
Oh, that's
frustrated girls.
She stole the name, huh?
I mean, maybe.
Is that just making fun of her, Rainbow Crash?
Oh, that's what they call her.
Oh, okay, Rainbow Crash.
Yeah, that's what the Wonderbolts call her. Yeah, but Rainbow Dash is gonna like straighten up as she hears this and looks up, and you do see Spitfire, but instead of in a purple and black uniform, it's in the normal blue and white uniform. She's gonna yell, "And I found these lots sleeping out in the field for some reason. We got to get to Ponyville ASAP, or y'all will be cleaning the bunkers with toothbrushes."
No wonder they're so mean.
Jeez.
Rainbow Dash is just gonna like smirk and goes, "It's how she tells us she cares." Anyways, I'll see you ponies and Griffin back at Ponyville. And with that, she's
yeah,
gonna like.
but we
give
gotta
you-
go back over that river.
What was that?
There's no way across that. We don't have to cross that stupid river anymore.
She's gonna think and goes, "Oh yeah, we can just carry you."
Oh, that would be nice.
That'd be appreciated.
I mean, you all did just save me from some magical flower. That's the least I could do. Of course, the only one
thank
who
you.
needs picked up is Jubilee, right?
Yeah.
Actually, you have teleport, right, Jubilee?
No, I don't. That's not one of the. If I did, I would have just wouldn't toss the river.
Oh, fair, fair. Okay.
Is
yeah.
that I took the retort the thing.
But yeah, so two of the Wonderbolts are gonna like fly down, pick you up, and Rainbow Dash is gonna motion for everyone to follow as you all go to Ponyville. And Victor, go ahead and roll perception for me.
Sure. Let's see. Oh. Like that, and then roll 1d8. 13.
So as you all are flying, you do hear Spitfire mutter, "Why is my mask so stretched?"
Just
We
gonna
don't know anything about that.
chuckle and
Please
keep
don't.
that to myself.
But yeah.
Oh, hey, the bird never made it back. Now he's just flying back too late. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna feel something land on your shoulder, Sonny. Funny you should say that.
Oh, well, I guess you can sing us a song on our way back. You don't mind, Twilight Sparkle, do you?
Twilight Sparkle, what?
Yeah, we promised that he would give a special performance for you. Would you like to hear it now?
Oh, right. Mockingbird's just gonna clear his throat without answering, and she's just gonna start singing.
Not too bad.
But as you all get to Ponyville, everyone's going to cheer seeing Rainbow Dash as the Wonderbolts like stay up in the sky, and Spitfire's gonna smile and goes, "You kids want to get the best view in town?"
Oh yeah, we
I already
do.
see
We
myself.
sure do.
She's gonna like glare at Victor's comment, and then Rainbow Dash is
That would be a beaky smile.
nice little squeeze sound effect. But yeah, The Wonderbolts are going to keep Jubilee in their arms as Rainbow Dash flies off in the distance, up in the air, before dive bombing, and suddenly an explosion happens, clearing away the gray skies, making it sunny again, with like a ring-shaped rainbow exploding from the sky, and everyone starts to cheer.
Hooray!
Yeah.
Then, once on the ground, Twilight Sparkle's going to go up to you all and goes, I guess I have you to thank for that.
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh, it's fine. You know, all on the line of duty and all that.
Anytime we can help.
She's going to, like, nod her head and goes, well, and I don't do this often, but since you did save one of the professors at the school, you all get a point of extra credit on your next test.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But with that, she's going to giggle and go, well, you all enjoy the rest of the carnival. People have put up their games, and we're going to try to get something for a trophy, but it's not going to be as anything grand as what we had before.
Yeah, the trophy's back in the tassel. You need to did it. So one day they'll did it. I don't know the Latoons and I move it even.
She's going to, like, look at you and goes, was it guarded by raccoons?
Yeah.
She's going to shake her head and goes, maybe I'll send Fluttershy later, but I'm not dealing with the Raccoon King again.
Again.
Long story. But anyways, you all enjoy yourselves in your day off. And she's just going to, like, go to help assist ponies get their carts and stuff back up.
Is Spitfire still around, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just gonna ask you. Hey, Spitfire, when did you... I didn't know you had an identical twin going by the same name.
She's going to glare at you and go, what are you talking about? Equestria can only handle one of me.
What do you mean? There was, you know, during the parade, there was someone who would just... underneath the mast would just like you. And had the same name. It was really weird.
She's going to huff and goes, I don't even remember the parade. I wasn't even here.
Well, yeah, that's my point. You weren't here. You were somewhere else, I guess, in the field. Funny enough, they were also in the field at some point in that forest. Kind of strange. Oh, well. The mystery we may never know. Whatever happened to your twin.
And she's going to
So it wasn't a trick? She legit doesn't know what's going on?
You can all roll insight.
Yeah, she has an evil twin, apparently. Don't video.
I don't know. Let me roll an insight to see what's going on. I don't think I have any insight, so I'm just going to have to... No, I did put in there, so let's see.
Yep, me and you both have insight.
And the fourth
Got
nat
a
20.
Jesus Christ!
I wish I got those last
Oh
time.
my.
Okay, I'm gonna need the name of this cheat program you're using because wow.
Yeah. Spitfire has no idea what Jubilee's talking about.
Yeah, well, often people don't know about they have evil, you know, twins. That's just how it works.
She's just gonna go, we went to go check on Rainbow Crash, and when we got over to the castle, we all just kind of blacked out. That's all we really remember.
Okay, so maybe they aren't as bad as we thought they were, but, you know... Very strange. What's going on?
What was that, Vector?
I said quite strange.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, with that, we have ended the first adventure.
Yeah.
Woot.
Questions are left up in the air, but I guess that's for the later adventures.
Yeah. And then at this time, everyone levels up to level 2. And then...
Okay, and
oh, go ahead.
level 2, I believe you get 2... I looked at the chart. I think you only get 2 in your best attribute or something like that.
Was it that? I think it was for the gold.
Yeah, so I get gold and speed, right?
If that is your
That was
what
wrong.
you chose for gold.
Yeah, I thought it was based off the roll. Like it was different for each roll.
No, I believe it's the same for each role. The only difference is like the skills.
I'm gonna say, like, I already decided what I'm gonna level up in. I learned steady hoof and martial arts. I learned martial arts from Victor and steady hoof from, like, sewing during the parade. So those are my 2 new speed skills.
Excellent.
Okay. So with level 2, you only get 1 skill to learn. You get 1 point in your
Oh,
gold.
only one?
Yep.
Then that. So then the other one goes to a dice?
No, you only get 1 point.
Okay, so then I guess I'll check. Yeah, I'll do steady hoof. I don't need martial arts yet.
Yep. And then when you level up, like your roll of harmony, you get new skills for that.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So-
what was your element of harmony?
Oh, honesty.
Honesty. I believe honesty had some good ones. So
Eventually, you're gonna have a hard time lying, though.
yeah. So with level
I
2,
don't
you get the trustworthy skill.
Okay.
Yep.
What's that do?
At second level, you automatically fail deception skill. Oh, that's lovely. Skill test. If you have any ranks in deception skill, you can reinvest those skill points in another social skill. The game master may allow you to use persuasion instead of deception to get what you need from some pony in some cases. However, as your sense of honesty is so well honed, your clever defense is considered 4 points higher when resisting and use of deception from others. So basically, you can't lie, but if people are trying to deceive you, you are better at like telling that they're trying to do that.
Okay, so I didn't put any points in deception, so I'm not losing anything. But what do I put points in smarts to see if someone's lying?
So you don't put any points in. So like, say if I were to, just for example, say like somebody says something to your character and they think they're lying, you can have me tell. You can like be like, I want to see if they're telling the truth. I roll a bluffing roll, and then you roll, I'll say insight, and then whatever your final roll is, you get 4 points added to it.
Okay, so I have a very high insight. I can add +4 to my insight, but I can't tell lies, basically.
Yes, basically, yeah, that.
Okay, that's fine. I guess I'm not going to be, like, telling lies. So I won't be the party's, like, person to talk to. The bad guys, pretty much.
Yeah. And then what was Victor's Spirit of Harmony?
I am loyalty. I get stand by me.
Okay, yeah, that
+1 to bonuses and defending my friends.
Yeah, that one's good. And then Jubilee's Magic.
Which is, let's see.
Through time to think, you enjoy getting a chance to take in your situation at third level. When you go last in initiative order, you gain an edge on your first skill test of the scene.
It's in an inner magic.
Oh, wait a minute. My bad. That's third level. Inner Magic. My bad. Although you understand the danger, sometimes you need to tap into the magic deep inside of you. At second level, as a standard action, you reduce your willpower's defense 1 until the end of the scene upshift, +1 your spell casting for your next action. You may do this multiple times in a scene as long as you have the willpower. So basically, you can power up your spells.
But it means we're lowering your willpower defense.
Yep.
So that sounds fine. Yeah. I'll have to decide what to put my new point into.
Yep. No rush with that. Y'all can just throw your character sheets at me when you all figure that out.
I already have a decent amount. I already put something in deception and diplomacy. And even performance. So I don't know if I really need to put more into those. But I maybe could, but also at the same time I could throw that into my magic and did another spell.
You can do that if you want to.
Yes, they're both interesting choices. Well, I can't wait to see. It's sad we're going to be losing a player, but at least we'll be able to get a bunch of new players for our next venture.
Yeah. I do need to reopen that post in the MLP TTRPG server. But yeah, Vinecat, it's been fun having you. We're sad to see you go.
Very much.
your schedule ever opens up, this adventure is open for you, and you can stay in the server and listen to the pods that we post. So.
Oh, I think I don't have work next week, so I can I come for this session, and then like maybe the rest of the week I'll just be on and off, but probably that'll be my last one.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's,
okay.